Good morning, I'm Ziad Oughly. You're watching the News Hour on Al Jazeera. We begin in Ukraine, where the country's interim leadership is looking to forge ahead with a new era and deal with the fallout from the old one. The Interior Ministry is currently putting together an arrest warrant for President Viktor Yanukovych, who fled Kiev on Friday. Thousands of protesters remain camped out in Independence Square. Many of them want to see Yanukovych tried over people killed in the demonstrations, but his whereabouts are still unknown. Elizabeth Roberts reports. Egypt's interim government has resigned. Prime Minister Hazem Beblawi made the announcement. He's been asked to stay on as prime minister while a new government is formed. It's not clear why the resignation happened, but presidential elections are due by mid-April. Beblawi was appointed as interim prime minister after the army toppled President Mohamed Morsi in July, following protests against his rule. Syria's government says it is ready to cooperate with a UN resolution which calls on both sides of the conflict to allow aid deliveries. It's estimated more than 9 million people are in need of help and supplies. Earlier this month, humanitarian convoys made it into the besieged city of Homs during a brief truce between opposition fighters and government forces. Aid groups also managed to evacuate hundreds of people, mostly women, children, and the elderly. Dense smog has blanketed Beijing and large parts of northern and eastern China for a fifth day. The pollution alert system has been raised to orange level, the second highest. It advises schools and kindergartens to cancel outside sport classes, but falls short on ordering them to close. Meanwhile, parts of Europe are still on alert after some of the worst flooding in decades. High waters are moving through Brandenburg state in Germany, heading towards towns and villages in Lower Saxony. The army and volunteers are stacking around 60,000 sandbags every day to try to prevent flooding. Sport, and Liverpool just about managed to keep their bid to win the English Premier League title on track. They beat Swansea 4-3 at Anfield. Liverpool are the league's top scorers with 70 goals, 2 each from Daniel Sturridge and Jordan Henderson, proving just too much for Swansea. Liverpool are now within 4 points of league leaders Chelsea. And finally, the most expensive Olympic Games in history have come to a spectacular end. The final price came at $51 billion and included a spectacular fireworks display. John Roberts has this report. Hosts Russia finished top of the medals table after picking up 2 more golds on the final day of competition. All up, they finished with 13 golds and 33 medals in total. Norway are in second place and Canada came in third. This is all from us now. Join us again for the latest national and international news at 12:30. Goodbye.